Welcome to Leading is Serving, episode number
7.
Welcome,
Chris.
Thanks, Jason. It's good to see you too. It is the Wednesday before Christmas, and I gotta say, it has been exciting. This month has been very busy, but I am definitely looking forward to this weekend. I am excited about Christmas.
Good.
Are you excited about Christmas, Jason?
I think I am. I spent a week out of work last week, and I didn't have COVID, but I kind of got rested up, feeling like this is how I normally feel coming out of December, not going into Christmas. So I must have needed a little break. And so I'm already kind of in deprogram mode. I've already unplugged.
Oh,
I'm good.
Perfect.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Well, I'm ready to unplug. So after we get this podcast done, we can definitely do that.
There you go. Well, Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you too, buddy. Well, hey, I got to tell you, we don't have, and this is going to be a little different podcast today, because I just wanted to take some time and start off with thanking the people that are listening to us. And I know that we're just a new podcast, but I also know that there's a significant amount of people that are out there listening.
Absolutely.
So I want to thank them.
We want to thank our moms.
Right.
No, there's more than that.
Well, maybe two more.
Go ahead, sorry.
We want to thank those people for listening, and we also want to create hey, if you got any ideas, we definitely have an email on there. We want to make sure that you guys are reaching out to us. If you have any pushback on what's going on as well, send us some feedback. Let us know what we're doing, right, wrong. Hey, we'll take it all. At this point, I'm good with some good feedback. And
you can find the email address in the show notes. It's podcast@exanimo.solutions.
Right.
Exanimo is EXANIMO.
Thank you.
And so it's a little unorthodox on the domain, but podcast@exanimo.solutions.
Yes, and if you have any questions, check the show notes.
That's right.
But and I also wanted to take this time to just kind of let's rehash why we're doing this. Let's talk about this. So I've been thinking about this, and it's been a great experience to start this podcast. And I got to tell you, I really appreciate this. And it goes back to one of our earlier podcasts as we were talking. Is like it is a great opportunity for me to sit with these business owners and just discuss what they've been through and how some of the things they've learned and some of the things they've come through, because I've learned so much from just sitting here, spending time with them, that I hope that there's other people that are listening to us that are getting the value of being able to sit with these business owners as well. Even though they're not sitting here right here with us, they're getting to listen to all this great stuff. And I just appreciate that. And that was what the purpose of was when we started it, was to be able to bring some of this content and some of this, some of these people that are and also to spotlight some of these great businesses that are out there that are serving our community and doing an excellent job at it. And not everybody's owned a business, but have been involved with a business, and just taking the time to show us how they lead and they're serving our community. And so I want to thank them as well for the ones that have been and the ones that are coming. So I'm super excited about 2022 and what it means for the podcast as well, and all the people that we have on our list that we're looking forward to talking to or even revisiting as we get further on down the line. I would love to see some of those come back.
I feel like we've got some... what am I trying to say, Chris? We're on the air, and I have no idea what I'm trying to... No. I feel like our reach, our horizon is expanding.
Right.
As we talk to more people, we're seeing more doors open, more individuals, and so the interviews coming up in 22, the people that we're hoping to talk to and bring on the show is really solid.
Right.
There's some really neat people that, and like you said, people who are pouring into our community for the benefit of others.
Right.
That's really,
which is huge. I mean, it's not just that, and they're doing it with a great amount of enthusiasm, and not because that they're successful, but because the joy they get in leading people and serving them at the same time, which is just an awesome combo to be involved with. So I'm super excited that we can serve our community with this podcast in spotlighting them to show what this great leadership looks like. Because that's one of those things when I started, I don't know that I always understood what great leadership looked like. And I can honestly tell you today, with as many business owners as I've bumped into, there is an amazing group of people out there that are doing a phenomenal job. And not just because they're have gotten an opportunity to create a good income for their life, but just because, I mean, that's come with it, but it was a byproduct. It wasn't the purpose. It was their byproduct, and they're serving in a whole new capacity and reaching so many more people that I was like, I think that's just a great combination. And even when I started my business, I don't think I knew I wanted to serve people, and I was looking forward to doing that, but I can't tell you how many people, I never expected my reach to be as big as it has become, and with people that I don't even know. So, right. And I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about serving our new customers for 2022 in my real estate and the renovation business. And so it is just a significant time to sit back, reflect about this year, learn from some of these great leadership models that are out there, right. Even if they're not in my industry, but just their leadership and how they deal with people and how they grow. So right. I'm super excited about 2022 and what those people are bringing to the table and this great opportunity that we get to chat with them.
Absolutely. Because I've really enjoyed getting to know people outside of their business. Because it's really easy for us to have an interaction with a business, a product, or a service, and form our perception of the owner that we may not have even met the owner, but we right. form a perception around them based on that interaction. And a lot of times I'm learning that a lot of times I just have this very shallow, thin view of who these people are. And, being able to talk to people in industries that I don't touch base with often, whether that's finance or payroll or real estate, that's just not some of the roles that some of the areas I roll in very often. But I'm hearing their passion for community, their passion for their families, their passion for the community, and how they see their business as a way to pour into that.
Right.
It makes it so much bigger than just a product.
It totally does. Or just a paycheck.
Yeah, or some new drywall in my bedroom.
Right.
And so I've really enjoyed that learning process here.
I was fortunate enough. I'm involved with a mastermind group, and I was fortunate enough that one of my customers was able to, months later after I did a project for them, told me what their project meant to them. And after that person told me what they were able to do with that project after we finished it, it really opened my eyes to how much bigger we don't realize what things are like, So in the midst of that project, we were in the midst of putting up an overhang for a back of a house, and it was. But now what they use it for now is just an amazing. They're reaching out to people and using it as a place to meet with people and talk with them and grow their relationships, which is just exciting. And she's like, Chris, you don't know this, but that has made a huge difference in our lives. And I had thought I'm just here to do this project to help them out because I was looking forward to serving them. But I also didn't think about how much more it served them after we left. Yeah. So, and those kind of things like, she's in my mastermind group as well. And so it was good for her. I really appreciated her feedback even after the mix. And so I look forward to doing that with this podcast and having people be able to share what they're doing and how much they're affecting people. So, yeah. And I really honestly, Jason, I just want to tell you that that's why I was super excited about spending some time, just you and me today, and without a guest, but I'm looking forward to adding, all these new guests for 2022.
Looking forward to it.
So thanks so much for taking the time that you take and spend in editing and helping us put this together and making all these things happen, so that I can walk in and be part of this as well. And I've always appreciated you, Jason. You're just a phenomenal guy, and I really appreciate your heart as well. And I appreciate you going on this journey with me for the beginning of or the end of 2021,
Right.
but also looking forward to 2022.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Appreciate that.
And
Appreciate that. And I've loved being on this journey with you as well. You're the one of the initial life lessons for me of seeing a passion for others and the community through your business, not just I do this business to pad my pocket.
Yeah.
You know, and
thanks. I appreciate that.
Actually, I've learned a lot from you, and so I really appreciate that.
Well, thanks, Jason. I really appreciate that. That means a lot.
Yeah. But as we head into Christmas,
Yeah. Have a Merry Christmas.
have a Merry Christmas. Absolutely.
And all you out there that are listening, thank you for listening, and Merry Christmas to you as well. And we will look forward to chatting with you next week.
That's right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.